Saudi central bank Mulls blockchain for finance, rejects phasing out cash, report. Saudi Arabia was one of the first countries to experiment with a CBDC. Saudi Arabia's central bank is experimenting with emerging technologies like blockchain for the finance sector, but doesn't intend to phase out cash in favor of digital payments, according to an interview with local newspaper Eqtisadiah. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are one of the most important financial technologies under development, but the kingdom does not intend to phase out the use of physical cash, according to a central bank representative quoted in the report. The central bank was one of the first in the world to experiment with CBDCs back in 2019 when it announced Project Aber, a bilateral experiment with the U.A.E to test the use of digital ledgers on cross-border transactions. Saudi Arabia is trying to increase the proportion of electronic payments to 70% of the country's total by 2030, but the kingdom wants to ensure continuity of cash transactions and the availability and acceptance of paper and metal cash as a means of payment, according to the interview. The representative said the target is likely to be achieved 5 years earlier, in 2025. The U.A.E are now working on another cross-border CBDC project with China, Thailand, and Hong Kong. Central banks of China, U.A.E join blockchain-based CBDC payments project. The project will explore the capabilities of a DLT-based central bank digital currency in regional payments. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority and the Bank of Thailand have announced the central banks of China and the United Arab Emirates are joining a project looking to use blockchain tech for regional payments. The Multiple Central Bank Digital Currency Bridge, MCBDC project will explore the capabilities of distributed ledger technology, DLT through the development of a proof of concept, POC prototype, according to a joint statement Tuesday. Specifically, the central banks will explore the possibilities of DLT and CBDCs in facilitating cross-border, multi-currency, real-time payments. Hong Kong and Thailand previously collaborated on Project Inton Online Rock in Q4 2019, which developed a DLT-based prototype allowed participating banks to conduct payments on a peer-to-peer basis, removing clearing and settlement pain points. Under its new name, the MCBDC bridge will expand across more central banks, which will evaluate its feasibility on a pan-Asian and eventually wider basis.